You're listening to the Power Agent Blogcast, empowering agents to elevate their business to the next level.
Challenges are just a guide, leading you, don't run and hide. You've got the heart, you've got the drive, feel it pound, you're alive. Power Agent.
Welcome to the Power Agent Blogcast. Today we're digging into something that trips up a lot of folks this time of year, keeping that prospecting energy going strong through the summer months.
It's definitely a different season. Clients are thinking vacations, kids are out of school. And let's be honest, you probably want a bit of summer yourself. The whole vibe shifts.
It does. So the idea here isn't really to fight against that summer flow. It's more about making prospecting part of that rhythm, focusing more on serving people rather than just selling.
We're pulling out some key ideas on how to do that strategically during the summer, making sure you stay visible and valuable, even when things maybe feel a touch slower.
Okay, so let's get into it. One strategy that comes up is maybe a bit old school, door knocking, but specifically in a chosen neighborhood, your farm area gets you outside face to face.
It does, but the key is strategic choice. You can't just wander into any neighborhood. It's an investment, right? Your time, your energy, even marketing dollars. So you need to evaluate it first.
And there are three main things to look at when you're evaluating. First up is competition.
Right. You want to find areas where no single agent really dominates, maybe holds less than 15-20% market share, because trying to muscle in where someone's already got a really strong foothold, that's tough. It's an uphill climb.
That just makes sense. You want a place you can actually grow, not a fortress. What's next? Does it connect to where your effort pays off most?
It does. That brings us to the second point, average home price. Think about it. The actual work involved, walking the streets, dropping things off, maybe events. Pretty similar effort-wise, but the potential return, that can be way different in an area with higher home values. Your time just goes further.
Okay, optimizing the effort makes sense. And the third piece?
Turnover rate. This is crucial. You need a neighborhood where people are actually moving in and out with some regularity. The target mentioned is around, say, 7 to 8% turnover.
And how do you figure that out?
You look at the homes sold in the last year, divide that by the total number of homes there. Too low, and you'll be waiting ages for lead. Too high might mean something else is going on, but that's 7-8%. That's a healthy activity level.
Okay, so you've done your homework, picked your farm based on competition, price, turnover. Now, how do you actually engage effectively? Because just dropping a business card isn't really it, is it?
No, definitely not. You need to show up consistently, professionally, but bringing actual value. So door knocking with purpose is the idea.
Purpose beyond just introducing yourself.
Exactly. Bring something useful, like maybe a neighborhood market report update flyer, something that actually helps homeowners understand what's happening with their investment.
So you're providing information, not just asking for business. Is there a suggested way to start that conversation?
Yeah, there's a helpful script idea. Something like, "Hi, I'm your name, the neighborhood real estate specialist. I'm stopping by with a free market report for homeowners." It shows recent sales nearby and gives a snapshot of your home's potential value. Since a home is a huge investment, like a stock portfolio, it's smart to check its value sometimes. See how it positions you as helpful.
Yeah, that's a totally different feel. Less salesy, more service. What else for summer engagement in that farm area?
Posting small local events is another great suggestion. Real community-focused things. Maybe popsicles in the park one afternoon, or driveway donuts and coffee on a Saturday morning.
Oh, I like those. Simple, low-key.
Or even a movie night on the lawn, a small client appreciation BBQ, things that build real connection. It shows you're part of the community, not just there for transactions. Builds reputation, relationships, referrals down the line.
And simpler touches, too, like seasonal items.
For sure. Small, hand-delivered seasonal gifts, maybe with a clever little note. It's a light touch, creates a positive feeling, keeps you top of mind in a nice way, leads to genuine connection.
You know, what really seems to tie all these tactics together is this core mindset shift. It keeps coming back to you are serving, not selling.
That's the absolute foundation. Every interaction, whether it's at the door, at an event, dropping off that gift, it comes from a place of educating, informing, genuinely helping people understand their home's value, the market.
Takes the pressure off, right, for both you and the homeowner. It's not about the hard sell. It's about solving, caring, connecting.
And people feel that authenticity, that integrity, it makes a difference. It really does impact your results in a positive way. More sustainable, too.
So, to wrap it up, choose your farm carefully using data competition, price, turnover. Engage with purpose-valuable info at the door, community events, thoughtful seasonal touches.
And let everything you do stem from that fundamental mindset of serving and connecting with people.
So, maybe the question for you listening is this: how might focusing less on being a salesperson and more on being that trusted community resource, how might that change your summer? Could that actually be the key to your most successful and maybe even enjoyable summer yet? Something to think about.